Hello, 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 hello. Excuse me, everyone, for the awkwardness of not seeing anyone there. But today I'm using a different camera because I don't have my other camera. So we're doing things a little bit different today, and I may be very fast and pitchy in my talking because I'm trying to get everything jammed in. Because with this camera, anything is bound to happen. So I want to welcome to you. I want to welcome you to Fame Fat in My End. See, I don't even have time to correct that and edit it. You know what I'm saying? I try to edit my stuff so it look like I got it together. But today we just gonna keep it real, and I'm just gonna give you the numbers, and we gonna keep on kicking. So I'm late. I was supposed to have done this at the end of July, but my life has been so radical in a good way, and it's hard to get these videos in. But I'm here, and I just wanted to share my heart with you today and just let you know where I'm standing. So at the end of June, I shared with you that I was 166 pounds. Amazing, right? At that time, I was excited because I lost 9 pounds at the end of that month. Before that, I had only been losing like 5, 6, 7. I wasn't, I really wasn't losing much, and that was okay to say where I've come from. But I was really excited about that, and I'm just really happy with what turned out at the end of June. But I have an even better report. Better report in the fact that I'm going to give you my numbers up to today. Usually I won't share those numbers with you. I'll just say, hey, I'm running late, but I'm going to go ahead and let you know what it was at the end of July. But I decided that I'm going to do the end of July all the way up until this very moment because it's only fair. And I want to be on time with my next video. So I figured, you know what, let's give them the numbers from where I am now, because whatever I'm looking like now, it's definitely the proof is in the pudding and the numbers that I'm going to give you today. So everybody, get your drum roll on. Okay. um, at the end of July, all the way through August 16th up until today, I went from the end of June of being 166 to now being 153 pounds, which means I've lost a total of 13 pounds in a month and 2 weeks. Isn't that awesome, you guys? I mean, I'm astounded. I'm astounded. I mean, it's astounding to hear that, and not only that, I feel it, I see it, and I feel good. Words cannot explain. Sometimes you've been away or been away for so long, whether it be weight or anything in your life, you've been doing it so long that when you finally make that change, you don't realize the impact of what that change has done to your life until you're out of it. And that kind of brings me to today's topic. I want to talk about perspective. And the reason why I'm choosing this topic is simply because I went to visit my friend's. Well, she doesn't even go to this church. It's a church that she and her husband's been visiting, and the church is Windsor Village. Pastor Cardwell Jones, I believe. Some of you may know him. And he resides here in Houston, Texas. He has a very large ministry. Anyhow, he went on a sabbatical, and in the midst of that sabbatical, he's been having different pastors come in on Sunday and teach. Now, these are various pastors, from different states, such as T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen, and the list goes on. Well, anyway, I happened to come the day that Pastor Joel Osteen of Lakewood Church. And he was so awesome. He's so motivational, and I love that about him because every now and then, we just need to be motivated in the body of Christ. We don't need people to preach us happy. We just need people to encourage us in our faith and our walk. But anyway, the topic that he talked about was having the right perspective. Oh my gosh, it was awesome to me. And I just want to share some of the nuggets that he gave. He said, if you complain, you'll remain. And we always want to complain about our weight and what we don't look like and what people say about us and how they judge us. Well, why complain? Why complain if we're not willing to go the distance and do something about it? whether it's the surgery or you do something else. So if you complain, just know that you'll remain, you know? And I thought that was awesome. Then he said, your life is going to follow your thoughts. You know, you are what you think. So a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So whatever your thoughts are following about your physical or about your life or your body, your nutrition or whatever your thoughts are following is what your life will follow. Um, look back over the history of your life and say, you know, where have my thoughts landed me today? And my thoughts back in the day when I was much bigger, they landed me there because of the different things that I was replaying over in my life from past hurts and disappointments, and rather facing those things on and looking at a successful option. I just kind of like hung out in whatever land and allow my thoughts to take me to emotional place of eating out of control. And you don't want that person. You don't want to be that person. You know, so let me go on to the next one because I want to get everything in. He also said, you don't have to do anything, you get to do it. Oh my gosh, that was powerful to me. You don't get to do anything. He says you don't have to do anything, you get to do it, which means that, you know, every day that you wake up and you have an opportunity to live life, you know, somebody, you know, I believe in God, but you could believe in something else. That's not my right or my purpose to explain who you live for. But somebody breathed life into your body. And if that somebody breathed life into your body, they saw fit for you to have another opportunity here in this earth to do something. For you, for someone else, or just to impact and make a difference. And it's something that you get to do because it didn't have to happen. And when you change your perspective about your life, you realize that I get to do this. I get to do it. You know, I thought that was awesome. Then he went on to say, having the right perspective is to appreciate the simple things. And you know, when I think about the simple things that me losing this weight has offered me, um, I was already social, but I'm even more social. I was already confident, but I'm even more confident. I was sensitive, but I'm even more sensitive. It has humbled me. Um, Being able to get something that you desire to have, and it happens to you and you see it happens, and one day you're here and then the next day you hear, man, does your perspective change. And you begin to appreciate the simple because you know that it was not you, it was something else that allowed that to happen for you. It was a tool that gave me the push to make me feel and exist the way I am today. When I say exist, meaning that I'm not just existing, but I'm existing in a whole person. Whereas there were parts of me that were all over the place, but now it's all coming together to form this person that I'm loving. I'm changing, and I like the person from within out. I love me today. And I just want to encourage you that wherever you are in the scheme of things with your weight or just your life, just know that you must change your perspective, okay? Change your perspective. Um, as always, you can go to obesityhelp.com. In the search box, put free to be me, FREE number 2 BE underscore ME, and pull up my profile, and I'll talk about my eating. I'm very short on time, and I'll go over the facts there. I haven't made a post yet, but I will sometime this week, and you can kind of look into my world and see what I've been doing. Okay, love you so much. Thank you for tuning in to That Ain't My End, and it's definitely not your end either. See you at the end of August. Bye-bye.